so we've got we're playing some Bast Bounce here for our first battle mode set. Honestly, this might be a Bast on one angle. We definitely want to play Angela out on 2. This is gonna add what, 4 extra stats here? I like to play in this deck. I like to play Angela in the center or right whenever possible, because if we draw Iron Fist, I want to be able to play things into her path and then kick them to the left. Although maybe with Karmatage being here, I should play her to the right, so that way we could Iron Fist double across with Human Torch. Yeah, interesting. Extra punish for not going right, huh? So Torch gets to jump twice here. Going all the way up to 8. Angela triggers again, getting larger. Yeah, honestly, we probably should have snapped before this happened, is a good shout. So, that's a good shout. It's probably too late at this point.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I should have snapped before the big play happened. My loose snapping from playing an infinite is gonna get to me a little bit when we try these. So I could Bast just the Human Torch here. I think we chill. I think I'm gonna armor. I'm gonna armor early. Armor on 2 here. I am glad that we did. Shreds, thanks for sticking out. Appreciate the support. Oh, that's such a good draw. All right. So I kind of got punished for not basting at this point, though, right? I guess we'll do this. But yeah, if I would have basted on 1, I could have done that. Made this bigger. I think our hand's still pretty good though, so I'm definitely staying in here. That really doesn't bother our deck. That's actually very good for us. So if I Falcon here, I could beast all of these back later, but do I have enough time to do that? So if I Falcon this turn, on 5, I redeploy and beast, and then on 6, I play. Yeah, I think I have time for this. I'm gonna play Nightcrawler back out afterwards because I don't want to pick him back up, I don't think. Although I guess picking up Falcon isn't necessarily great. It should be fine though, right? Getting him out of this location is fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna set them back. They Moon Girled, so they could have like a real big swing on the final turn. Our Human Torch is gonna be 16 though. And we're gonna have a demon to go alongside it. Although I guess we could just Chavez. Whoa. Okay, well that's incredibly disruptive. Arrow is so good. Okay, we don't have to worry about... Huh? Well, we don't have to worry about She-Hulk this turn. Is plus 11 enough to win here? Maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. We're up to 22 on the left. This is a big swing. Unless they have another arrow. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Maybe I'm supposed to Iron Fist here. Oh, they had the Quinjet too. Yeah. I was thinking about Arrow, and they had Jug with the Quinjet. And all the other cheap things. All right, long potential climb back up here. I didn't Demon because Demon cost 1 energy, and Chavez cost 6. Yes, like this. So this is moving. And then I was going to Falcon, but am I supposed to Beast now? I think I still just want a Falcon. And then next turn, we'll be able to go Iron Fist, Human Torch, Beast, pick these up in the middle. Yeah, we're gonna Beast the Goblin. The question is just, do I want to Beast the Goblin this turn or next turn? I think the answer is we want to Beast it this turn. We're already in for the highest amount of cubes we can get here. Juggernaut is such a good card, chat. Okay, so this is a fun trick. Let's Iron Fist and then Green Goblin middle, so that way it jumps across, and then if there's room, it will kick into the Baxter building. And then we'll go Armor into Nightcrawler. Yeah, so this kind of hedges, okay, there might not be room here. It can't move over because it's full, but if they didn't fill, it would have let us in there. I don't think I want to cloak this turn. Setting up like a New York situation on the last turn sounds not great. This ties the left. This pumps Angela, and then Cloak goes here. I think we're good. Okay, don't call it a comeback, chat. We can only win 2 cubes per. And we gotta win 4 in a row from here. Put the face down here. Yikes, that is not a great location for us. Ugh. Well? Do I want a bunch of Nightcrawlers? I don't know if that's good enough. Maybe. It's hard to say. This might be a mistake. I think we're dead to Widow Vats, chap. Like we could Doom on the last turn here. Sandman into Doom. That might do it. That might do it. Yeah, we're just done playing Widow's Bites from here on out. Does 17 win here? Is this my best play? I think this is my best play. No! Oh, I forgot about Juggernaut! Oh, I forgot about Juggernaut! Damn, good games. SUE. Dr. Doom would have beaten Juggernaut. Alright, subs, I'm posting another code. I'm gonna queue up with a different deck this time through. I'm gonna double check and make sure this deck doesn't have a banned card in it really quick. It's not. Banned cards. For the battles that we are doing today, no one is playing Silver Surfer, Zabu, or Galactus. We are house banning them. Black Cat was their hub card there, it looked like. I got an ink split on 4 and then a gold split on 5. That's running hot. I think this is just a Tempo Viper. Well, super punished for not trying to Electro them, huh? This is a little risky, but it could pay off big. Ooh, Vision and Wave, interesting. I want a Shauna here. I'm just gonna Cosmo. Shauna's like a last turn play in this deck a lot of the time. I'm gonna snap them. They don't know what our Daredevil payoffs are here. This could chase them out. This game feels like it could go either way. We're maybe a little ahead. So they passed. They could have She-Hulk and Infinite here. I think we're just supposed to go. I think we lose here most of the time.
Escape.
We're gonna do battle mode for the remainder of the stream today. I'm pretty over the current feature location, so we're just gonna chill with this. That is correct. The feature location does not apply in battle mode. You just be waiting on this. I don't know that I necessarily want to play it into Subterranean. Okay, they played a rock out of their hand. They're basically punting the center. I go to Tanya. This flips up. They have only one slot left here. Play armor here for tiebreaker. I think they need to play left here. I think. Could also be right, just assume that they don't. There's a couple of levels to this game for sure. They also played left. Rip. It didn't matter, chat. Infinite is 100% on the Dracula.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Dracula is 4 energy, 20 power, essentially. This location is not terrible for us. Fair is fair.
Snap.
This is much better for us than it is for them on average. Dracula has very little counterplay. Looking forward to Master Mold coming here soon. So this Hobgoblin is not just a dead card here, chat. We'll be able to play Hobgoblin as a free card into a location that is otherwise full. So that will eventually be an option. Or our Cosmo. Correct. Oh, all the Mysterios are 2 from the peak. I forgot it worked that way. I was thinking I might want to Viper the Mysterio, but that doesn't really work, huh? Our deck definitely feels like it needs a Shang-Chi to deal with just large statted things. We've not felt particularly competitive into the units our opponent is putting into play. They only have a 6 power She-Hulk, but that's probably still good enough wherever it ends up at, right? I'm gonna stay in just to see. I think we're supposed to retreat here, but I also think we're mostly dead at this point. Yeah, this feels like a matchup where we're just kind of dead because the analysis in chat seems accurate where I'm gonna go ahead and give Carrie the win. We probably want to Shang-Chi if I'm gonna try and play something like this again. They don't care about the fact that we're trying to clutter their board a little bit and we can't fight against certain things that are going tall. 40% is the chance for the feature location to appear. All right, next battle code is up in the subs Discord server for anybody that wants to jam. Feels like a 0 into Ebony Maw angle. Honestly, our hand's probably fine into Mindscape. I'm gonna snap them here.
Victory.
Featured and hot locations do not impact battle mode, which is why we are playing battle mode right now instead of the ladder. I think Thursdays are going to be battle mode day to let us dodge the nonsense that are the feature locations. Wake doesn't really have a text box here. I think we just play the She-Hulk out since we can. Honestly, our hand feels pretty good. I'll snap him back. Let's get some keeps in this game. We have Quake plus 0 into Red Skull into either Taskmaster or Arrow the following turn. Are they Cerebro 3, maybe? Yeah, I got this one out of a cache last night. In fact, they might be Cerebro 3, which means Killmonger should be on my radar, so I'm gonna play 0 in the center underneath their armor here. Definitely Cerebro 3. Oh, if they're Cerebro 3, I probably shouldn't 0 the Red Skull, huh? Is a thought? You just Taskmaster the middle. Arrow Cudlun could throw off Cerebro. That's cute. I think that's worse than just like putting 15 stats in the center though. All right, it's an uphill climb for Penguin from here. Zero our friends out here. And they snap on 1 life. They cannot. It will, however, naturally increase to 2 cube stakes, even though they only have 1 cube if they make it to round 5. So if they can win a couple here, the stakes start going up and they don't have to win. They don't quite have to win 10 here. Yes, we're just playing like a regular card game at this point. I'll play She-Hulk and Carbitage to try and cut off their Adam Warlock from drawing cards here. Yes, that was something that surprised me on Monday. The stakes still increased to 2, even if they're on 1 cube. It's like a very minor, like, comeback mechanic. If I add Sauron over here, we go to 13. If they play Cerebro out, they go to 15. Oh, Cosmo's there. I'm dumb. Pardon me, my brain is bad. It's fine. We've got games to give. Everything's gonna be alright. I would prefer a side deck format to a multi-deck format. I think one of the interesting upsides of the single deck part of this game is that you get to learn and kind of play around to a degree what your opponent's likely to be doing. Oh, did we arrow their Valk Path here? We sure did. Well, I can't win the right. And they can't win the game. All right. All right, subs. Anybody hanging out? I'm going to drop my code here in the subs Discord server. If you're someone that supports my stuff, you want to play games with me, pop on into the Discord channel. We have a battle mode looking for a group in there where I'm posting links. Run back the Shuri deck again here. I haven't gotten to play with Sauron much. This feels like a good excuse to do that. I think we play Lizard out on 2 rather than play it post Sauron. And then I play the Sauron to the right, right, Chet? I think we snap at this point, right? We have Shuri into 30 power Red Skull, and then we can either Taskmaster that Red Skull or Arnim Zola on the last turn. Bolin, thank you for the 2 months of Prime, appreciate it. What is a side deck? In some card games, in between games in a multi-game series, you have a small number of additional cards that you could swap in and out of your deck to make changes in between the games. It's traditionally referred to as a side deck. I generally prefer side deck type modes to multi-deck modes, because being able to play a multi-deck mode successfully requires you to not only own the cards for multiple good decks, but it requires you to know the ins and outs of the matchups for multiple good decks. Side deck is frustrating where one card can counter a whole deck. I don't think that's relevant, because I think if your deck gets countered by a single card like Cosmo or Killmonger, it's already basically unplayable in this format. To the person that was just banned from my chat for using the R word as a descriptor, you can write an unban request explaining why you shouldn't do that, and you'll be unbanned. Or if you're not okay with that, you could just leave the channel permanently. You won't be missed. I think side decks and Snap are would probably be somewhere between like 2 to 4 cards. As a metric I think they'd have to play with. Yeah, somewhere between 2 to 4 cards. In Magic the Gathering, they use 15 card side decks for 60 card decks, which is 25%. So 3 is probably where you start. Being banned on Twitch prevents you from interacting in chat only. Are we arrowing this turd? It could just be a pass, honestly. I think I'm gonna pass with the She-Hulk.
Wakanda forever.
We have priority here. We're just gonna arrow She-Hulk mid. Oh, they went mid initially. We beat a Taskmaster though, right? Yeah, cool. You're beating. This play beat Taskmaster and Zola. I don't think we could snap there. I think we chase them out if we snap, but... Round the 3rd. Fight. I agree with that take. A lot of the times I hear people try and draw parallels between Marvel Snap and other card games, and they really just don't work all that well. You can, like, kind of have, like, a little bit of a baseline in some spots, but in reality, you really just need to, like, they need to sample and try things, I think, because it's just, the game just works so different on so many fundamental levels. I'm gonna snap here. We have Sauron, which strips the ongoing from Mary and Red Skull. We get to Mary on 4, we'll pass on 5 with the Dream Dimension, and then we'll Skull plus She-Hulk on 6. I think they nailed the total length of a game with battle mode. I think it feels pretty good. Best of 3 with no... By best of 3, do you mean they played 3 sets of battle mode with 3 different decks? Bella Makalua, thank you for the brand new Prime. I appreciate that. And Bolin Ha, thank you for the 2 months. Because that sounds way too long. Like, I think someone asked what do I think of the length of battle, but I think the current length of battle mode is, like, pretty ideal. I think, like most things, they did a good job on getting the timing very right. The timing and pacing of Marvel Snap games is one of the best things about this application and game in general. Should I be snapping here? I think I should be snapping here. Yeah, I think this build of Sauron that we're playing is kind of like the stock good build, for lack of a better term. Like we're just like playing a bunch of good cards. Nothing fancy. Yeah, playing 3 total games of battle mode in a row kind of sounds like it defeats the whole purpose of things. That sounds way too long. Any multi-deck or side deck type things should be done inside of the actual battle mode itself. Like anything more than that, you're looking like an hour or more. That's just so much. Yes, this deck that we're playing is basically no frills Sauron. Just like, let's just put all the cards that are good together into a set. Stack them all up. They're all great. Plus Arrow, because she's good. Yeah, Arrow's just, you know, best card in Marvel Snapchat. Do you think best of 3 is fine for competitive, or do you still do 1 game? What do you mean by still do 1 game? The default mode is multiple games towards health. Like why would I need to do best of 3 inside of battle mode, right? Battle mode is already best of X first to lose the appropriate amount of health. Like, I think it's very silly to think that you need more. I should have snapped them here. Yeah, battle mode can't be won in a single game. You always play at least 2 games. Sometimes it'll only be 2 games, and you'll lose 2-0 with bad snaps or retreats or bad beats or whatever, but... Why not play Ultron? Because I don't want to fill my locations yet. I also don't want to let them know which card we got from the raft.
Victory.
Yeah, the whole best of 3, best of 5, best of 7, I guess you could technically do a best of 3 or best of 5 with multiple battle modes, but that just seems redundant because the battle mode already has multiple games baked into it to mitigate variance. Yeah, I think our opponent's playing negative Panther. It just hasn't had anything come together for them. Oh, that's punishing. Okay, well. Actually, you know what? I'm probably supposed to have played this out last turn, right? Because I could have shuried into Red Skull into Zola here. I consider a best of 3 good to mitigate decks that auto lose against other decks. Yeah, but that doesn't mitigate it unless you're counting again. Like what's the best way to put it? if your deck is auto losing to other decks, it's a shit deck for a competitive format. And like the other thing, like adding more games doesn't change the choice that you lost because you made a bad deck choice. It's like the TLDR. Like any deck that loses to Cosmo or Killmonger just isn't playable in this format. Is like the long and short of it. And I don't think adding multiple decks really changes that a significant amount. I don't know. Saying you can't overlap cards so they can only have Killmonger in one of their 3 decks. I don't know. I'm super biased in my opinion on anything related to this because as soon as someone says, okay, our competitive format is multi-deck, my interest in playing that competitive format goes to literal 0. It is so incredibly inaccessible to have a multi-deck competitive format. It is so difficult to be able to get into a format like that without having an incredible amount of energy and time to spend. Like, learning to play one deck at a high level is hard. And in Snap, multi-deck is even harder, right? Because in Snap, you have to know how to snap with multiple decks too, right? Hey, look, chat, Arrow's really fucked. Why is she so fucked, chat? I am missing 1 card from having a full collection. What's his name? Shadow King is in my chat. We're 100 tokens away from getting Shadow King. All right, hold on. Let me upgrade something. Maybe we'll get the tokens. Hold on. Hold on. I have 600 credits. This is gonna be 100 tokens. I can feel it. All right, who do I wanna upgrade? I don't think I have the boosters to upgrade 0. Yes, most people playing Marvel Snap underappreciate how important and integral snapping is. I agree with that take. All right, never lucky. All right, subs. Let's go ahead and put the battle code in the Discord server. Let's grab another one. We played Shuri for the last couple, so we're gonna play a little bit of a more random brew here for this one. I also needed an excuse to play with my new Luke Cage variant, chat. Man, these locations suck for Green Goblin, huh? Are they Cerebro too? Interesting. We have Spider-Man for Hala, so we're gonna snap them. The subs queuing up are not supposed to be playing Zabu, Surfer, or Galactus. So it shouldn't be any of those things.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
They could definitely be Patriot. Yeah. If they're Patriot, what happens? Patriot would be +5 over here to 23. And I'm only going to 22. They don't have it. Okay. I'm actually not gonna lose the lizard bonus here, chat. Because, oh, they had to go. I'm not gonna lose the lizard bonus because of Luke Cage. Luke Cage prevents lizard from getting penalized. Oh, you were playing Surfer. Yes, chat, if you were playing, no Surfer, no Zabu. No Galactus. Jet. Viper's so bad into Mindscape plus Alter here. Sorry, I meant Widow. That's actually decent for us. I meant Widow. Viper's fine. Viper is more than fine. We'll Debris this turn. And then we'll Viper plus Widow next turn. Or we'll do this turn. Well, so I'm giving them a demon, but we might give them a hood. I want to fill their center here, chat. I think I want to take the coin flip. Oh, they're getting our Luke Cage. And we missed the 50-50 anyways. All right, we're done. I forgot Max was going to potentially draw them our cage. We missed the coin flip here anyways. Mindscape's such an annoying location. A restricted location should honestly be good for us. Maybe we're supposed to snap here. I'm gonna sap them. This is good for us. How does Bass compare to Lizard in this version? That's a good question. I don't know. I just threw this together last night. I'm gonna use these sub battles as an excuse to play a lot of different things on a lot of these days, chat. There's a lot of things we're gonna try that are just like new and different. Oh yeah, Bast. I did think about Bast actually. Yeah, the Green Goblin is the call out. Green Goblin is not friends with Bast. Well, like we're playing for left and right here, probably punting Wakanda at this point, unless we get a random Viper. It's like they're trying to punt left. Works for us. I don't think I want to commit Daredevil to the right. I want to lock in a 2-power play there. Should we put Debris in the left because of DC? I mean, Debris is symmetrical power in DC, and I want to restrict their ability to play there. If that's the location I'm playing for. Well, all right, Wanda. If that's how it's gonna be. I think we're dead. I think we've died. I guess we could draw something really big next turn. PK Thunder, thanks for the prime. All right, I mean, they also had a potentially bad District X hand. All right.
Parker!
Hey, congrats on 60, PK. You're also playing Hood. They are notably a Carnage deck. So I kind of want to be a little weary. I think we can Debris the left. I just don't want to put a rock into the same path as Hood and fill up their Carnage potentially. Black Widowing them also not great for the same reason. A Juggernaut the left here in case they try to eat. Could be right to just Green Goblin Jotunheim though. Luke Cage is not afraid of the cold shit. He's got enough sweaters for everybody. That's our card. Sure. gonna Polaris pull a friend over into here. I need to play Titania this turn though, right? Because we can chill with the Spider-Man next turn. She can play with that. I guess if I assume I'm punting... If I assume I'm punting the middle, I'd rather Hood here, so I can get a demon for over here for next turn, right? I'll snap them. We're in a decent spot here. Titania seems straightforward. I completely disagree with that. I think Titania is one of the most complex, convoluted cards in Marvel Snap. She's got a lot going on. There's a very good chance, chat, that Titania is Stacy's mom. There is a lot going on there, is all I'm saying. This win the game? I think this wins the game. Put him in the cage. Shrink-a-dink. Nice, clean ending here.
Victory.
Yes, this is definitely a top variant in the game. It's real good. I have Hood into Viper, and there's a cloning badge for my Demon and my Green Goblin. We're gonna say, hey, let's make this the last game if you like your hand. Alright, chat, they're in it to win it. Ooh, that's actually not great for us. Sad. I guess that means we pivot to playing Demon out. But a bad location variance there for us. Well, maybe I deserve that. Maybe I deserve that. Everybody out here who hates snapping on turn one feels very justified right now. They're just like, yeah, get fucked, Hogland. Okay, so... what do we think of debrising this turn? If I debris, I guess I could lose the Sunspot soaking on the left. I'm gonna Demon plus Green Goblin, I think. Whoo! They lost the gamble, chat. I respect the hustle. As someone who has lost many a Viper flips. The 1 in 3 Viper flip is a big hustle respect right there. And they armored here, so we get to Viper this across now. Am I playing Mr. Cage? If I skip on playing Mr. Cage, I can Demon plus She-Hulk next turn. And Cage isn't giving us any benefit. We gotta be good to go here, right? All right, 25 on the right. Or on the left. Yeah.
Victory.
GG's, Ace of Liner. Weird World makes for good games change our mind. No joke. I think, like, a lot of people have made... A lot of people talk about things like District X and Weird World needing to be removed from competitive things like this. I actually think Weird World and District X make competitive settings like this feel interesting and good. The reason why they feel bad on the ladder so much for me is on the ladder, I just want to play my deck. In a match like this, I'm gonna get to play my deck multiple times, and I'm invested in the result more than the actual deck. Meaning that having to think in a different way is interesting. Which I think is wonderful. Alright, subs, we're posting another code in the battle mode looking for group channel. No Surfer, no Zabu, friends. No Galactus. Necrotia is like a generically decent location for us. And we hit Black Widow. Am I snapping? I want to snap. New York kind of makes this messy, huh? They can just move things around on us. New York always makes things messy, chat. Do we Spider-Man left here then? Think so?
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, we're just dead.
Escaped.
Blizzard Titania could have done it. Yeah, the what's it called location just makes it so. It's just like a random. I don't want to bet 2 extra cubes on New York. You're right. You're right that there were permutations in that game that we won there, but Does Polaris grab and flip Titania? I believe so, is my understanding of how this works.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Have you found that playing battle mode changes the type of decks you want to play? Yes, battle mode is a lot more narrow and restrictive than playing on the ladder. We have won if I played Rock Middle. I don't think so, right? We're so lost left and right. Something that is important to understand about battle mode is a lower variance mode than playing on the ladder. And anytime you remove variance from a game, you take the decks that are bad and make them worse, and you take the decks that are good and make them better. Yes, for extended period times especially, lower variance is not always strictly a good thing. I agree with that.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Am I putting Titania into the sewer system as well? Probably. I can chill on her with the Spider-Man still. This could cut in either direction.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
the actual worst possible order for us here. The Green Goblin not getting hazmated is so big sad. Mr. Cage is a good draw. Mr. Cage gives us +6, +7 over here. Up to 14. Well, there's a world where we win this game, right?
Oh, snap. Victory.
I think there's an argument to not snap there, but there's probably also like a 1 in 5 or 1 in 6 or 2 in 5 that we lose to the Dracula, so it's gonna take my cube and reduce the variance. Maybe we're supposed to take the flip there, though, they were thinking about. Hey, Carbitage is good for us. I'm gonna snap here.
Victory.
Having a multi-deck format doesn't inherently make the game have more variety. Like, for example, look at a good Galactus deck, a good Zabu Darkhawk deck, and a good Silver Surfer deck. And think about how much overlap there is between those, right? There's very little overlap, right? Under the right circumstances, I'm gonna stay. Let's play for all 6 of my cubes. This is my chance to catch back up. Our hand is somewhat reasonable, he says before Daredevil gets locked into the Space Throne. Okay. Chill on this for now. Save a spot in DC for leeched cards. That's a really good thought, actually.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Mjolnir.
Oh, we have priority here. I mean, we're in it for all the marbles. We could Widow's Bite them to potentially brick the Dracula. Yeah, that's true. And then do I Polaris or do I Hazmat? Hazmat is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hazmat's technically more stats, right? Yeah, like it. Great, fetch puppy. We tried. There were 4 cards in their deck. That was a 25%er. We beat Mjolnir, right? Mjolnir is minus 14 here. They beat 10. All right, what I'm gonna do next. Let's do this one. Windjet in the middle, since we can't to the left.
Victory.
Oh, they used, yeah, they queued with a band deck. They queued with a deck we're not playing with. No Surfer, no Zabu, no Galactus, friends. One drops. Curse you, Wakanda. That's fine. I didn't have a card to kill Sunspot anyways. Joke's on you. Get some sentinels going on. Ooh, that's a piece of candy. I think I want to do this. Honestly, I probably should be snapping here, huh? Not having priority, huge saving grace here. Our best possible draw next turn is Dino. We could lose the middle, I suppose. There's a world where we lose the middle. We have 4 cards in our deck. Cable. Cable is not great. We're going to 17 in the middle. Guess I'll bet 1 cube on 17.
Victory.
Can I switch back to the Luke Cage deck, chat? Is that allowed? We're talking about multi-decks. Can I switch to Luke Cage in the middle of the game? Or would that be frowned upon?
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
gonna fill this up over here. We have the ability to scale the collector more after the fact, so this seems fine. I probably don't want to bash their average card. Do I want to bast at all, I guess is a question. Do I just do this and leave bast in hands? That way if we draw Dino, it's huge? That's probably the line. Okay. I would like to think they would have hit Infinite if we hadn't taken it away, chat. Man, we are really bad at drawing Devil Dinosaur today, huh? Push Pan, thanks for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. They probably can't beat Devil Dino, so I think this is actually a retreat later angle, because I don't have it.
Escaped.
People love their roulette decks. Well, to be fair, I think we told people not to play Surfer, Zabu, or Galactus today, which I think makes Lockjaw and She-Hulk probably the two most powerful things you could be doing in the format. Shuri as well, probably those three. You said, Jeff, you get rid of the things you got rid of. What do you expect to be the most popular? Okay. Alright, Mirror Dimension doesn't do anything. Noted. I think we snap here, because Coulson gives us stats over here, and then he gives us a 5-drop for next turn, and we have their Chavez for turn 6. There's a chance that they have, like, rocks too as well, right? Hey, Alum Gear, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. Sinister London is better for us than it is for them. I'm gonna snap them. They'll have, like, a big thing they can play on London. I guess London's good for them if they have exactly Thor. But if they don't have Thor, on average, this is much better for us, I think. Yeah, we have Dino this game. Is it good? Good, should we snap take? Well, good cable draws. Their Lockjaw is just terrifying now. I think we just do this to make our collectors bigger.
Mjolnir, to me.
Their deck empty? Their deck has one card in it. Okay, so this keeps the dinos at 17, and it makes each of these one larger. Damn, we're gonna be one short of beating the vision in the middle. We're gonna go up to 26 over here and 28 over here, so we're tying vision on the left. They also have no cards in their deck, so they can't lock jaws. Whatever they play here does get copied. Planning on revising the hot feature location system. God bless.
Victory.
Could we beat Magneto? I think we were dead to Magneto, right? Are they not playing Magneto? Yeah, we were dead to They must not have Magneto, huh? So we could Coulson, or we could Sentinel Quinjet. And also Cable Quinjet. Cable Quinjet's actually kind of fun. Holding Agent Coulson in case we draw Devil Dino has value. Because going Dino into Mystique Coulson is really good. Okay. Well, that's exactly what we wanted for Christmas, huh? Do we snap? I should snap them here.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I should have snapped them going into the turn 4 flip up, not the turn 5 flip up. Yeah, if I'd have kept the Sunspot in hand, the Dino and Mystique would each be a little bit larger, so to spread the power out a little bit more. But this also concentrates more stats into Murder Worlds. This is a 6-drop we're dead. Yeah, I think we're dead, fam. Alright, 3-6. Close set. Let's rally it back. Oh yeah, they must have miscounted in the previous game because they had Hulk and we were dead to Hulk. Interesting. Folks that have had a chance to play, I ask that you don't re-queue until we run out of folks that have had a chance to queue for the first time. Remember, if you're looking for battle mode folks to play with, you are welcome to post in the looking for game channel yourself in the Discord server to find other Hoaglandians to game with.
This land is always changing.
Oh, snap.
We have Quinjet with Weird World. I'm gonna bet my bet my round on 3 cubes here.
Victory.
All right, 3 to 4. And remember, the minimum is 2 starting at round 5. I'm gonna play Angela into the Isle of Silence because our other big threats are mostly ongoing.
Opponent snapped.
Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. 1 full set of marbles, please. All right, who's got 2 thumbs and is avoiding the center? This guy right here. Let's not fully commit to Isle. Let's just yep. Okay. It's more my pace. Oh, I can't dino the left though, huh? Yeah, are we supposed to fight for middle? Because I can't play ongoings here? That might be crazy. Call me, baby. So leave me with 13, 10, 23 in the middle. This leaves me with 25. Oh, I don't know how I can justify it. This ties vision on the right. You want to play Sentinel mid? I don't think Sentinel beats them playing anything mid. I think we just go 1 over here and hope that 1 over is good enough. Because this ties vision here, this adds the most stats here. I think this is the play to win line. Gamble and Lust. All right, chat, don't call it a comeback. 1 to 3. 1 to 3, don't call it a comeback. And these are, so the way this works is even though my opponent only has 1 cube, the least we play for is 2. So I have to win 1, but they only have to win 2. Which I don't know how I feel about that fully. Can you explain it? Yeah, for whatever reason, once you hit the high stakes round starting in 5, you play for 2 cubes even if they only have 1 health left. I don't know that I fully understand that, but it's how the system works. It makes comebacks more possible. Is it accurate take? So perhaps that explains it. I don't know how I feel about it. I understand that. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, well, that's lovely. I think, yeah, I don't care if Cable dies. Sorry, Cable. I really don't want to commit Cable to left or right here, I don't think. Hey, Dragon Lord, thank you for the brand new Prime. Making it a minimum of 2 cuts down on time in matches. Yeah, that makes sense. The time factor. We Spider-Man mid, we Sentinel here, and then we're hoping to draw Dino, which is 1 and 3.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
33% to hit our Dino and the left side here. I mean, they're all in, so we're playing the game out. So that's 9 over here. Which I assume we lose to.
To me.
Great. Final game. For all the marbles, chat. 1 HP to 1 HP. Kneel before Galactus, thank you for the quarter year. Appreciate that. All right. The last melon.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Sunspot on 1, Collector on 2, Hill Agent 13 on 3. That's really unfortunate. This location is much worse for us than it is for them. They have a lot of individually high-setted things. We're kind of trying to swarm the board. That's an easy pickup for us. Not a game where we're going to Angela. Okay. Where do we think they are going to Jubilee? I'm gonna call Jubilee on DC.
Face the might of Asgard.
Not Jubilee, but still got him. All right. And then we're one in whatever to draw Agent Coulson next turn. One in 4. Pledge. Rock. Okay. 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 All right, chat. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, lizard on a chair. Lockjaw gambling for the match, I swear. Oh, you know what? Am I supposed to Mystique left? Maybe I'm supposed to Mystique left to spread my power out. Yeah, I think we're supposed to Mystique left to spread the power out here. Yeah, because I'm losing left right now with my play. I would be winning all three. So now we have to win the center. We are at 19, right? So you did not get infidotted. Okay, all right. No, we lost to Hulk in DC because it's 15. Fuck. Oh my God, I forgot about the DC bonus. Ugh. We win with the inverse, right? That was a good series. Yeah, so if we Mystique here and we Agent Coulson here, we end up 13-12 and we end up 14-9. So we end up one up on them in a different direction, and we realized it after the fact. Yeah, good set, Bill. I'm spent, chat. I'm spent. All right. All right, we've been having so much fun. I missed our top of the hour ad break, which was a long while ago at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 60-second ad roll. Everybody stand up and stretch, grab a drink of water. We're gonna do some more battle mode here in just a minute. All right, subs, code is going into the Discord channel. I gotta wait for the ad roll to finish. I'm from the EU, so I can't battle Jeff. We're supposed to have cross-region pairing, is what we were told, Lux. So general matchmaking is not cross-region, but there was a note that cross-region pairing for a battle mode made it into the patch. Is what we were told. Casual 5 1-drops, no 1-drop on 1. Sounds about right. The hub's actually not great for us, because filling our hand up with extra stuff is not something we really want. Let's go Iron Fist into Kick the Collector over here. To trigger Angela twice. There might have been merit, honestly, to playing Angela on the right, so if Iron Fist showed up, I could kick things into Cutlan. I don't think I want to Falcon into Angela's path here. Okay, Cudlin ending up on the left is good for us here with the Iron Fist. Do I want to Bast somewhere? Maybe? Maybe? think the idea that multi-deck formats, like, just to give you a pointed example, if you said, Jeff, you're playing a 3-deck $1 million Marvel Snap tournament on the current patch, I would bet you significant amounts of money that most of the field playing in that competitive tournament would show up with Zabu, Silver Surfer, Galactus, because those are 3 busted fucking decks that don't have meaningful overlap between the cards. The idea that adding multi-deck adds variety is very silly and not true. Okay, chat, I apologize to the regulars, but someone asked. Someone asked, so you know what it's time for.
Why so much yelling? You really want me to sit here and lick my microphone and be really, really close to it and just whisper sweet nothings into your ear? Why do you think I'm yelling? Do you think I'm yelling because I'm not sitting here talking like this? Really soft-spoken, timid Twitch streamer? Is this what you want in your life? You want more soft-spoken, timid Twitch streamers in your life? There's plenty of those on the platform. Just let me talk normal, please.
I'm so much happier, chat, when we just, like, speak in my normal voice. I was gonna speak in my normal voice, okay? We Angela? I think we're Angela. I think I'm snapping too. I think our hand's kind of great.
This just in.
As someone who's watched a good amount of competitive Hearthstone, which plays multi-decks, players tend to bring 2 to 3 identical decks and typically only have a 4th deck that's different meaningfully. Yes, agree with that. I actually think, and this is a subjective opinion, so feel free to disagree, but I am of the opinion that it's actually easier to balance and create a diverse format for a single deck tournament format than it is for multi-deck. I'm able to speak in a normal voice loud. For the love of fuck, chat, this is my normal voice. This is me speaking. And everyone that asks me, Jeff, why is this not a normal voice? Fuck you, you're an asshole. Why do you think every human being you encounter needs to sound exactly how you think they should sound? Apologies for sounding slightly fucking different than the people you're used to talking to. Maybe leave your mother's goddamn basement for once in your life and realize that there's lots of people that sound a lot of different fucking ways in the world.
Wind, aid my hand.
Clear for takeoff.
So there's another turn to play into the flooding, but they can't play anything here because we stormed the thing. And the other part of, and this is a critical thinking thing. So this isn't even just an empathy thing. It's also a use your fucking brain for a minute. The number of people that are like, why don't you use your normal voice while you stream for 8 hours a day? Where they think I'm somehow doing something strange or atypical for literally the entirety of my workday, as opposed to coming to the conclusion that maybe I just speak in my normal voice for the 8 hours that I'm here. It's just like baffling. This is why these shitters are hard stuck at rank whatever, because they lack the critical thinking to rub 2 brain cells together and come to a decent conclusion. All right, I think we just make the collectors huge, right? We hood, copy the hoods, we falcon them back, Analand sends things all around. Oh, the hoods actually aren't even all going to come back though, right? Wait, how will this work? If I do this into this will be 6 cards in my hand. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna press the button. A solid turn 3 for them too. I see why they stayed. Okay, so we'll go Demon into Bast.
Wind, aid my hand.
I agree that my voice is both clear and expressive. Other people have heard me repeat this before, so I apologize for the regulars that are hearing it again. But for reference, I have classical theater training to project and have a strong voice. That is very much a feature, not a bug. Through much of high school and undergraduate, I used my voice to fill a 400-seat auditorium. We are unfortunately dead here. Tying it up.
Escape.
Am I good at karaoke? I don't really do karaoke. Beastly. Let's start building up a Nightcrawler path on the left here. I'm looking forward to, someone asking me for cards that I'm looking forward to in this deck. Kitty Pryde is likely releasing next month. I'm looking forward to Kitty Pryde in this deck. And I'm looking forward to Hitmonkey coming at some point in the future. Hitmonkey sounds great.
Opponent snapped.
Honestly, I think our hand is kind of cracked. I might snap them back. I was about to say not next month, March, and then I realized it's February. I know, right? Ow. Ooh, speaking of ow, that is a little bit brutal. Well, huh. I don't know if Cloning Bats is gonna let us play through this Scorpion. Scorpion turning our Human Torch. Our Human Torch off is a rough one. Hey, Flamigden, thank you for the tier 1, appreciate that. Okay, sure. Big Pong, yeah. Okay, so... Do I... This has got to be a win, right? This is going to add 5 up to 10. And then it's going to go plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's final 7 because the opponent only had 7 cubes. Yeah, they're ready. They're going to the next. All right, these are the high stakes rounds. These are the high stakes rounds. The collector middle was bigger than the demon middle. Yeah, the beast made Doc Ock look cool. I'm impressed we beat the Scorpion. Is he good enough to snap them? It might be. Yeah, maybe we're supposed to. Okay. They need to take 4 in a row, chat. Yes, the feature location lasts for another 7 hours, which is why we are currently playing this game mode. I think Thursdays are going to be this game mode moving forward. Let it flow. Let it flow. Do 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 do. This is a solid hand to be playing the last one on, chat. Yes, the feature location does not pour over into battle mode, which is great. Let's go Angela into Hood into Beast. If we weren't already playing for max stakes, we definitely would have snapped this hand. Okay, so we'll go Angela into Hood, into Demon, into Bast, into Falcon, pick them all up, make the collector huge. And then there's no real reason to play Cloak out now, because I'm going to be playing Demons and stuff next turn, not Chavez. Oh, I guess playing the Cloak out means it would be slightly bigger because I'm going to Bast it, technically. I'm playing Bast because it makes Collector bigger in the middle. Oh, it makes my Demon smaller, though. That's interesting. I wasn't thinking about it making the Demon smaller. Yeah, maybe we're not supposed to play Bast out. Oh, I could have... No, I did Bast before the Hood, right? Didn't I? I needed to play the other Demon. Did I order wrong? You're right. I did order wrong. No, yeah, I ordered Bast last. Okay, that was a mistake. They're saying good game. Yeah, I think we're probably good here. outsize the destroyer in the mid. All right, subs, we got another code. We got another code going up in the Discord server. Keep an eye out for it. Again, if you're just joining us, we're doing some battle mode with subs, with codes being posted in the battle mode, looking for group channel in the Discord server. Zabu is house band, Surfer is house band, and Galactus is house band. Zabu and Surfer we removed because they have balance changes incoming. And then Galactus I removed because I hate fucking playing against Galactus, chat. You can't make me. I refuse! Ooh, alright, that's a snap. Is it a snap? There's an Adelan. Maybe the fact that there's an Adelan means it shouldn't be a snap. I don't know, they're better in my deck, right? He says until he redraws negative and then can't invert them. Maybe I've made a mistake here, chat. We didn't consider the location. His hand would be so good if Adelan wasn't here. Just gonna get all these building up in the mid, I think. Yes, Ironheart variant's also good. No 5-drop, just wave is good for us. Okay, I mean, Blue Marvel into Mystique by Marvel next turn. I got Bass and Valkyrie the same day. This has been my new favorite deck. Yeah, I like this build a lot. Huh? $28's enough to win middle, right? I bet they're gonna play mid. I'm gonna bet 2 cubes that they're gonna play mid. They built their own Sandman, yep. We'll build our own Sandman with waves and Arnim Zolas. We fought the law and the law won, shit. GG. Do we Valkyrie if we win the middle? No, we had priority, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Our hand was like good, and then it was absurd. So let's go. That's actually incredibly bad for us because now most of our good negative cards are in our hand. We lose the left to Gamora as well here. Just Panther, we beat that. We don't get to draw anything though, which is sad. Angela and Sarah are rejoined. Anime fans rejoice.
Wakanda forever!
Okay, what happens if they Odin the Zola here? If they Odin the Zola, they end up with 11, they end up with 8, and then this goes to 6, 14 here, so this beats Odin Zola. Does this beat Odin Zola? They'll be at 14 here. We'll be at 3, 6, 11, 14. And then we lose the breaker. But they play Gamora right. They have priorities, so Gamora right doesn't beat us. Magneto left beats us. They have a few bombs that win them the game here. Magneto could get us. Leader! That one doesn't do it. That one doesn't do it. All right, 6 to 6. I played with the Shadow King. I do not have the Shadow King, nor do I think the Shadow King is very good right now. I think most of the places Shadow King is good, Shang-Chi is kind of just better. Okay, but like, what if we had turn 2 Mr. Negatives with Super Flows and Psylocke?
Victory!
I think Bastard Mr. Negative trades a little bit of late game power for a lot of early game consistency. And I think this archetype has a lot of late game power already, so that is a good exchange for you. I am happy to trade late game power for early game consistency.
Wakanda forever!
Remember, if you want my thoughts on any and all of the current Series 4 and 5 cards, I posted a tier list covering all of those this morning. Be sure to check that out. We do not believe in magic here, unfortunately. Hey, Krotaku, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, it's great in both those decks, Turf. Really needed magic that turn. How come Bass doesn't have a badge? The first edition badges have not been implemented yet. We gotta go, chat.
Escape!
The why aren't first edition badges in the client yet was the most recent example of card game players fail horribly at reading comprehension. They pretty clearly communicated that first edition badges would be coming in the future, and there's still been a ton of people that have been like, where are the first edition badges? I don't understand. We got punished for waiting a turn here. We drew the one card in our deck that fast makes smaller, but there's a lot of upside to waiting a lot of the time, so I think it's correct to do. I want to Angela into Sarah. Their hand good enough to snap with the Iron Man and the Mystique? It might be.
Oh, snap.
The tier list is so much more useful than other takes considering how versatile things are. Yeah, good, I'm glad. I was a little worried maybe the system's too convoluted. People prefer the just kind of S through F that people typically use. Any reason on Ironheart the Angela? Yeah, I want to be able to play 2 more things into cloning vats afterwards, potentially.
Wakanda forever.
That is the idea. Although maybe that's not going to happen. Yeah, like what if we do this? I think I like this. I think there's a non-zero chance that Ghost is busted and will be an instant new format staple. That is, if you ask me to pick from cards that are releasing in the next 2 months that might break things, I think Ghost is the top of the list. I don't like any of the Magic variants currently in the game. I'm holding my 700 boosters for an unreleased one. I assume if both players have Ghost, it just cancels out like when both players have Daredevil. Hey, good to have you here, Kiddish. Alright, who would win, chat? The King of Wakanda or one rickety bridge? Something to note here on Mystique, chat. When cloning vats brings a thing back to my hand, it has the text. So this has Iron Man's text. She cannot copy something else. It's not an option. Are we playing for all the bananas here, opponent? What do we think? Trying to think what they could have that could hose us here. They're gonna Zola the Zola. That's true. We could get something crazy with Mr. Zola's Wild Red. Arrow could happen. Arrow into Rickety Bridge. We still win the right though, right? We win the tiebreaker there. Another one.
Victory.
I very explicitly do not highlight statistics regarding win rates or win, loss, or otherwise in my videos because I do not generate a statistically significant sample size for my thing. I don't know that I fully fault streamers that put the stats on their overlay because it's something that people ask for constantly and I have to answer this question several times per stream. But like, putting those stats on your overlay is always misleading in some direction, and it causes people that don't have a good statistical foundation to draw bad conclusions from what they see on their screen. Does Valkyrie make this deck a lot better? I think she's like a passable upgrade. I think this archetype's fine without her for sure. All right, well, with Sarah in the middle, we don't even need to play Psylocke this turn, so we're just chilling. We should rogue the Electro, dude. Oh, I missed that we didn't have slow mode on. We had it off for the... Let's fix that. Good shout. Yeah, Ghost will be good with Valkyrie especially. Ghost is gonna be great. But yeah, Shang-Chi, Enchantress, etc. Someone just said no in response to slow mode. You are a subscriber to the channel. Good reminder that subs aren't impacted by slow mode. It still says slow mode over your chat. The Twitch interface is kind of bad. You are not impacted by it. I appreciate that your YouTube typically says this deck got me to infinite rather than saying it will get you to infinite. Yes, that is because anybody that understands Marvel Snap at all knows that it isn't the deck that gets a player to infinite, it's the player. Your deck, what deck you're playing is like 20 to 30%, if that, of what you're doing. Snap and retreat is everything. So, some of these decks, like the opponent is currently playing, plays Storm. So I think we're supposed to play around the possibility of Storm next turn. Hey, thanks for taking the time to re-up that, Rye. Appreciate the third of a year. Welcome back. I think I play like this could be the last turn. It doesn't matter that we're really giving them information anyways.
Wakanda forever.
Oh, you know what? I should be ending on Iron Man. I haven't played Mystique yet. Oh my god, we're gonna lose because of that? Just a best. Wait, could we lose anyways? If they had 12 on the right, they go to 21, and then they're up by 20. Oh, this puts us up by more than 20 though, right? Actually, it's a pretty close game. Maybe it's wrong to fill in the right this turn. What does Bass do? Right now, Bass does nothing. Should rogue the Electro to make a point. All right, is this it? And even if they had tied us here, they needed more than 12. So they go to 21. We're up by 23, and they're only up by 18. All right, subs. I'm heading to post another code here. Let's get a little spicy, huh? As this deck perform when you don't draw negative? Perfectly fine. I think Mr. Negative is an excellent archetype, especially with Bast. Okay, so the basic idea here, chat, is that we're gonna use Moon Girl to copy Demons, Sauron, Ebony Maws, and Titania's, and we're gonna vomit our hand out on the last turn. I am unsure if this plan is good, but it's most of the things I want to be doing when I play Marvel Snap, so... And Google Meets, thanks for the prime, appreciate it. Just hit Infinity, mostly playing decks that you recommended. Nice, Batov. Congrats on ranking up. Like we just got done saying, that is mostly you. Oof. These locations restricting our space are not great for us. Man, Ebony Ball was such a good draw, too. Because, like, we would have gotten to copy Demon and Ebony Ball and then Sauron on 5. And then, like, vomit everything out exactly like we wanted to work. We're just, like, got choked on all these locations. Sedge.
Escaped.
I hate Infinite this season, only playing my Inked or Gold leader variants. Any suggestions on what you can do next season? Learn how to play Marvel Snap. Gengi, thank you for the brand new tier 1. Appreciate it. I think I'm arboring Shuri's Lab. They could realistically be a Shang-Chi deck. Leader on turn 5 with Daredevil sounds kind of fun. I mean, Leader seems like a reasonable, potentially fun thing to be doing moving forward. Sauron Atlantis here. Okay, waiting on a copy of Beast. Maximilian. Is Demon big enough to play here? I don't think it is. I think we're vibing for now. Oh my god, Beast! 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 Never lucky rubber ducky. Big bucks, no Taskmaster. Big bucks, no Taskmaster. Monka. Oh, Beastly, you're a day late and $1 short. So that puts us to 48, and it puts them to 37. But then we're gonna lose the breaker in Atlantis, right? So I think we just go.
Escaped.
I actually just finished She-Hulk last night. Without spoiling anything, man, the last episode is fucking weird. But I recommend this show. Yeah, I like all the Marvel stuff.
Opponent snapped.
Is this hand good enough? If we draw like a beast or a moon girl, we're pretty happy. I think we're chilling on the snap here. We're not in like snap back territory, but like, this is solidly good enough. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I guess I have to fill here now. They have priority. Part of me wants to be spicy and do this, but that's gotta be an unreasonable gamble, right? They don't play here, I just lose. Well... Okay. Okay. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, lizard on a chair. Am I Titaniaing here? I can't decide if I'm Titaniaing here or not. That's probably gonna end up being a retreat again. Dr. Octopus is so rude against us. Our deck is like exactly the style of deck that Doc Ock is good into. We're gonna play our whole hand anyways. They just keep taking away the agency from us to play our cards the way we want. For what it's worth, I thought Darkhawk was good before they changed him. Oh, this ends up with Titania on my side again, though, right? Just can't win the middle, right? Nope. And this is part of the tough part of battle mode that I've talked about. Definitely makes the format feel more narrow. Is like a little bit more helpless too. It's like this deck isn't really good against Dr. Octopus, so it basically means that we're kind of just dead in this set, right? Because they're gonna have Doc Ock by 5 in 60% of the games or however it works out to. I mean, I don't even know that a sideboard necessarily helps us that much in a matchup like this, right? Like I think we're still kind of in trouble regardless under most situations there.
Opponent snapped.
So to put some stats into the right. Yellow Nerd, thank you for the tier 1. I mean, I don't even know that they can meaningfully address. I'm not a game designer. Maybe they're certainly smarter than me when it comes to this kind of stuff and figuring things out. But I just don't like. If you're like Jeff, how do they fix that? My answer is I have not a clue. I want to snap them back and end the game. Play your Taskmaster, whoever, and we'll move to the next one. Thanks for the sub, Yellow Nerd. Appreciate it. I don't know. I don't view Snap as a particularly competitive game. Yeah, I mean, I think most card games are better in a more casual sense. I agree with that. Because, like, when you're playing a deck that, like, has a bad card or a bad matchup on the ladder, you just, like, bounce out, right? Yeah, it's real. It's definitely a, like, if I was playing this in a tournament instead of casually with my subs, where I'm just like, oh, let's just snap and get it over with, like, it's a very helpless feeling sitting there being like, oh, I'm, 20% in this game because Doc Ock ruins my deck or Killmonger ruins my deck or whatever. It loses that we shrug it off and go next like you have on the snap ladder. That feeling. Is Valkyrie not able to reduce sunspot power? It does, shoot. You must be missing something else on the board. Someone said, well, doesn't that just mean your deck selection is different? Yeah, I think the deck selection is different for competitive and it's more narrow on average, is what it works out to be. I think there are probably less competitive decks in battle mode as the game currently is balanced compared to the ladder play, is the TLDR. Oh, Monster Metropolis. That one's getting stormed. Sideboard would make that issue worse. Yeah, quite possibly. I don't know. Well, actually, I take that back. I don't know if that's true. I think it probably makes, sideboarding probably makes it worse for explicitly tech cards like what's it called? Sideboarding makes that problem worse for cards like, oh God, I don't have words. For cards like Killmonger that don't have counterplay. However, basically every other good deck in Marvel Snap every other good cards has counterplay. No, but Shang-Chi there's counters for every other silver bullet, right? Like, armor and Cosmo stop Shang-Chi. Cosmo stops Enchantress, Rogue, stuff like that. Like, there's counters to the counter cards. So you would have people playing tech cards and playing... There would be people playing tech cards and people playing tech cards and people playing the anti-tech cards, right? That's true. There's no counters to Cosmo. But Cosmo at least only does a single path, right? It's not like Killmonger. How are they beating Cerebro Mystique here? I guess they could win the tiebreaker. I'm gonna go to 10 over here. And they'll only be -6 here. Polaris pulls something out of the mid. They have priority, Enchantress doesn't do it. They could Cosmo me. I don't think I expect Cosmo out of their Darkhawk deck, though. So the 38 months, Roku, welcome back. Oh my god. Oh no! They had both! Oh, brutal. Ah, if this had been any 2-power thing instead of a rack. Cosmo going in all decks is a good part of why this card should probably be redesigned. It was on my list of cards that should be nerfed or changed for a reason. Cosmo likely has too many stats for a tech card. I think most of the tech cards have too many stats. Shang-Chi, Enchantress, Cosmo, at a minimum, they should all lose 1 to 2 points of power, I think. Like your card shouldn't. Yeah, like why does Rogue have a 3-1 stat line? Is a good question. All right, if we Cerebro the bar, we have to win the other 2. I'll snap them. I think we can do it, chat. I believe in us. Would nerfing all the tech cards not hurt control decks too much? What control decks? What control decks? Pray tell, which control decks? Because, like, the tech cards being good is a big part of what makes the tech cards being good is a big part of what makes Silver Surfer and Zabu good, right? Because like they get to play the tech cards, their proactive deck is like the TLDR. It is a lot of rocks. All right, does Brood beat Darkhawk, Mystique Hawk. It's 41. They split them. Alright, no Mystique, no problem.
Wind, aid my hand.
Victory.
Alright, 6-6. Hey, Techways, thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. Appreciate it.
Opponent snapped.
By the way, chat, all day tomorrow, we are going to be doing a charity stream here on the channel to benefit the American Heart Association. If you want to donate some money to a good cause and screw with my games while I play them, be sure to drop by. We have some fun donation incentives lined up. Well, some other costume changes among other things we will be doing if we hit particular goals. Shout out, Alan. Thank you for the brand new Prime. None of these are... None of these are the storm I wanted for Christmas, chat. Does Blue Marvel screw up this deck? No, Blue Marvel has 3 power, and he makes everything else get 3 power. Okay, I think we're officially punting Shuri's lab, and we're just hoping to peel Cerebro here in our last 2 draws. So we'll Brood face down. Clintar will turn this into a 2-power thing. And then... Okay, Cosmo there doesn't matter. And then these will flip up next turn. We'll Blue Marvel here. And then we can Mystique the Blue Marvel next turn. Which probably isn't enough. I probably need to draw the Cerebro 1 and 4 here. Joke's on you! I didn't draw Cerebro anyways. Ugh. Think we're good? Okay. Okay.
Victory.
If you are worried about changes to Zabu and Silver Surfer making those cards unplayable, I would heavily encourage you to go watch the These Cards Used to Be Busted video that I posted on my YouTube channel earlier this week. That video is a walk down Marvel Snap's brief history where I cover the balance patches that have happened in the past and how the Marvel Snap team did a great job of making sure that almost every card they've nerfed to date has remained playable post-nerf. Oh my god, when it rains, it pours. Alright, we might be giving him a cube, chat. Might be giving him a cube.
Escape.
How do we get around Monster? We're gonna click retreat. If they hadn't Cosmo'd here, Hobgoblin into the Nexus plus Blue Marvel could have let us get through. Now, something that's interesting to note tactically about that retreat, chat. That retreat was technically free because we were on 6 life and we're about to hit the high stakes rounds of 2 cubes. So 5 cubes and 6 cubes is identical heading into the high stakes rounds for the most part. So they have to 3-0 us from here to win the match. Tactiz, thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. They can't snap. It's like we're playing Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering at this point. We are just playing games and they have to win 3 in a row. There's no snapping. They have 2 health left. The stakes are 2 at a minimum. I have 5 health. So they have to win 3 2-cube games here. Yeah, it says Max. I can push this button and it doesn't do anything, chat. Subterranea, while they're a Darkhawk gamer, is definitely a good start to can they win the game. Slightly above average stat line. Time to burn stat. I mean, we're in an okay spot, I think. Like, remember, they're also getting Subterranean. Do they have a Killmonger is a real question. This puts us to 20 over here on the right. This Iceman gold background even has the blue sparkles around the outside to complement its artwork. I don't think we know the answer to is leader a playable card or not yet. I would not be surprised to if you... I would bet you probably need to build your deck around playing leader a little bit now, which makes it a good change. Close set. All right, non-subs, I'll see you in 60 seconds. And we're going to play a couple more battle mode matches before we call it an afternoon. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out here. Subs, get ready for another code in the server momentarily. Oh, also, chat. I'm excited. I want to share these because they look great. I think I'll have this set up for tomorrow. My graphics designer is sending me over all of the assets to get this set up. So I think we're gonna be able to use this. So we have one with the health bars in there cut out, and then we have one for just normal play as well. I mean, looking at what other people do for their overlay stuff. This is like bits and pieces of different ones that I like. Yeah, again, it looks great. How much do I pay for something like that? My management agency has a art graphics person that does that stuff for me. All right, what do I want to play for the next one, chat? I think it should work for max hand size. If it doesn't, we'll adjust it. Hey, Rodford, thank you for the 29 months. Welcome back. Your token shop has been the same for 3 days now. Do you only have one Series 4 card left to get? I think my hand's good enough to stay through a step. Do you accidentally have a card pinned? Yeah, if you're down to one Series 3 or Series 4 card, let's call it a feature, not a bug, that sometimes they can stay there. We're hoping to draw Mr. Cage here for the last turn. Hilarious. Chill on the demon for now. I can draw Cage, Debris, Daredevil. I guess if I end up wanting to play a 1, a 2, and a 3 next turn, I want to play the demon out this turn.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I think this wins the game, right? They're gonna play something big over here. We win the middle, right? Because we're gaining 2 every time? Nailed it.
Victory
No cage, no cage, no problem. Deathcat, thank you for the quarter every year. Welcome back. This is my favorite hazmat deck. No, not at all. I don't know what my favorite hazmat deck is. Probably the Bast hazmat deck. This was just a deck idea that I wanted to build. And we've tried a couple of times today against the subs. It's been fun. Arrow does pick at random, yeah. Interaction here worth noting. Luke Cage prevents Lizard's ongoing from reducing his power. So Lizard is just a 5 power 2-drop with Mr. Cage. How am I liking the new game mode? It's interesting, Jen. I'm curious to see how it develops. I think it's too early to have a fully good beat on it.
Victory.
It's interesting how when the games come down to the high stakes rounds, the snapping component kind of falls off. And it makes the game feel a little bit closer to like Magic or Hearthstone or Runeterra, where you're just like playing the game and there's not an extra feature on top of it. But like the snapping mechanic leading into those moments lets you give yourself an advantage going into like the normal games. If that makes sense. Hey, look, Plunder Castle. We are certainly a bully this game. We're into like Spider-Man in the middle. Do more variants unlock at higher collection levels, or is it completely random? It's random. I think the ramp deck I posted today is very reasonable. It's very close to like a leader-ish shell that people are playing before the leader nerf, and like that deck was fine even when it didn't draw leader. In my opinion.
Opponent snapped.
They think their hand is good. Hand's okay, we're up cubes, let's play. I don't really fully know what they're doing yet. Gonna get a feel for what they have going on. When I post, I have a YouTube channel that I post deck highlights on 7 days a week for over the last 100 days in a row. I've had a deck video every single day since the global release in October. Well, that worked out. I guess we do this in the middle. And we hide Hazbed over here, hoping to spike Gage next turn. Get to Tanya in the mid. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Yeah, I like that. The Spider-Man's not very good into their vision. I think we're leaving.
Escaped.
Someone asked, what is a must card have card for most decks? If you check out my YouTube channel, there's tier lists up there. I posted a fresh Series 4 and 5 tier list this morning. And if you look back last month, there's a Series 3 tier list. There aren't a lot of, like, you should, like, the list of cards like Arrow that are, like, generically good in most places is kind of short. A lot of the best decks in Marvel Snap are, things that are pretty heavily synergy-based. Catch you later, level. So I don't really want to Widow this turn because I don't want them to be able to play the Widow's Bite into Hala and destroy it. So I think we just vibe for now. You don't get what Cloak does for them. Cloak is a combo with their Ebony Maw. If you play Ebony Maw on 1, Cloak on 2, you can fill the path basically. Our deck is not good against Wave. Put Titania into Hala and see what happens. I mean, maybe if we weren't Wave, we'd like Demon Titania into Hala, but nah. I think spending my whole turn to do that seems not great. Whereas like, this is fine. Got me. Ooh, that's a good one. What can I draw? If I draw any of my 3 drops, I'm gonna want to have played the demon out. So I think we play the demon out.
Opponent snapped.
Bet, eh?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
It's a pretty good bet. Pretty good bet. Luke Cage puts me to 3 over here. Puts me to 4. I think I need to play Titania in the middle in case they soak. Damn. Even if we had Titania here, we're only +4. We're losing by 1. Close. All right, 4-4. Yes, the series downgrade happened on Tuesday. Titania is a lot like Hood. Hood is my most played Series 3 card. I really like cards that give me cheap resource costs and high stat lines because they tend to give you lots of permutations and sequencing decisions in the final moments of the game. I think they are some of the most fun and interesting cards Marvel Snap contains. It's impossible to do the play a 6-drop quest if you copy his text. That's not true. I love She-Hulk. She's a lovely lady. Daredevil's a lot less good with our Spider-Man when there's a turn 7, unfortunately.
Opponent snapped.
I think we leave. We try and win the next 2.
Escaped.
No, battle mode is a single deck format. Hey, Adeline didn't choke and die on wave. God bless. I don't think you could basically ever snap with the Thanos Lockjaw deck when you're playing against Silver Surfer, because Killmonger just beats you. But against anybody else, just like when you feel like you're ahead. When you think your hand looks powerful, you're gonna be like doing Lockjaw things or putting a bunch of ongoing things into play. The games get too predictable after a few games. The games being able to be somewhat predictable is a feature that makes the snapping system better. That's not a bug, chat. That's a working as designed. Is there any reason to play this out? If I draw exactly Spider-Man, I'm gonna want to have played this out. Okay, a little bit of chaos. Not Hood. All right, that's Hazmat, and I have Cage. It's unfortunate that the center is filled, though. Cage Hazmat right means I win left, though, huh? Cage here also means that Lizard will be 5 power, even if they fill here. This was a card that they played after Wave, so this could be a big N. Yeah, this could be like a Magneto here. Yeah, good game. Close. Close. All right, chat. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an afternoon. I think we're probably going to end up running long tomorrow with the charity stream, so I'm going to run a little bit tighter to my normal scheduled streaming time today. Appreciate everybody that hung out all day tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. Central. We'll be doing that up. What if the battle was best of 3 and each player had 3 decks, and then you do a round and then you flip it? That's just so long, Arcsin. Like, that could be like over an hour for a round, which is just like way too much time. The battle mode, like, is already, like, relatively quick, but it's still slower than regular Snap. Like, doing 3 battle mode best of 3s is, like, a lot. Yeah, good game, J-Hit. Well played. No, only 3 games. Removing the snapping system from competitive Marvel Snap makes it a fundamentally different game and one that I don't want to play. A lot of the good things to do with Marvel Snap involve the cube system. All right, who's streaming some Snap that we could drop some folks into?